When we discuss how the international community can help us, I laughed a lot because I have traveled in the international world and they are not there to help you. In fact, they are not there to save the world. In fact, the NGO business, as it is, as we know it, is not meant to save the world. It's meant to paper over a lot of cracks that is happening internationally so that the people on the other side, on the western side of the world, continue to make the people in the global south, as they call us, they have even named us geographically, with pity. And for us to get out of this pity, we have a singular duty to appoint, elect, or choose for ourselves people who can speak for the continent of Africa, people who can take the bull by the horn in Nigeria. I'm speaking because I've acted as a special counsel in the corruption world all by myself in this country. I can name anybody that has been corrupt. I have prosecuted them on my own on the internet. Starting from Ebori to even at the time the EFCC had a chairperson who was more corrupt than the corrupt people in town. That was Farida Waziri. We have seen a lot in this country. And with due respect, I overheard the person from the Federal Ministry of Justice who was saying that they will make a presentation at the ICC when they go there. With due respect to you, they don't respect you. Don't waste your time. Before we can have those kind of respectable conversations, you need to have an Attorney General that is respected, that is believed to be, that's willing to fight corruption. Not your type of Attorney General. Not the Solicitor General, who was aiding and abetting the Senate President when he was going trial for corruption. I'm saying this to you because this is what I do for a living. Before I became a presidential, I'm just giving you so that you can get the nuggets. That from the top to the bottom, from the presidency to the person who's carrying the files in your agencies, and nobody respects us. Nobody respects you enough. And until we change our players on the international scene, then it is then that we can even change the Rome Statute ourselves. We can either decide that the type of, the Rome Statute we sign up to are the ones that are applicable to our own problems, not the ones that are applicable to the problems of the rest of the world. Because we are the ones who are always being forced to sign to these treaties that don't help us. I was hearing Barrister Femi saying that London is the most corrupt real estate place in the world. No, the most corrupt street in the world is Wall Street in New York. That is where all of these criminal transactions are taking place. And they are not interested, with due respect, they are not interested in ending the outflow of financial resources. Because that's how they build their cities. It's the way they build their countries. It's the way they enrich themselves at our expense. This part of the world is where they take the resources, raw materials from, and whenever they can find a thief old enough to bring in more, they are happy to provide the lawyers, the forensic accountants, the banking system that makes it possible. So what I'll say, without discountenancing what we are doing today, is that we need to change the players if we want to win the game. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr.